Hello.
Hi. Thank you. Darling, I have a funny feeling that Nicholas Pellet from Istanbul would one like to have a new e-commerce training.
Yeah.
Oh.
Saw you sitting here in your own. Yeah. Give you all a thrill. Yeah.
No more slow than me. You can take my clothes off.
Take your coat off.
No.
Oh, right. Sorry. You can take your coat off.
You're obviously feeling a bit high-spirited today.
Indeed. What's going on? How was your visit?
Oh, it's very good.
You already talked about that?
No, I haven't started yet. It's not live yet, is it?
Oh gosh, it's not. No.
See? I think this is maybe a piece that involved. Oh. Yes, it is. Winnie. Excellent.
Where does that go?
I put it in the picture. Oh. Oh. Jenny's still eating.
She's a bit like Annie.
Oh.
Or Annie. Like, you give her like a bowl of kibble, and it honestly takes her about 25 minutes to eat it, and she eats it one piece at a time.
She's a discerning diner.
It's painful, and the other dogs are all standing around, but they're all getting really uptight about it. I'll help you eat it.
Well, good evening, everybody. It is Thursday, isn't it? It is Thursday. And Carlene is not joining us today. She is having her salad, and then she is going to be fasting overnight because we're hoping that if we can get her coagulation levels to a suitable reading, that she'll be able to have her front teeth done tomorrow. But we're not sure. So there. Just back on salad.
What exactly are they doing to her front teeth?
They're replacing them, I think.
Like implants?
I don't know. And you know what? I actually really don't know. So, now, and Janine called today just to give me an update so that I could share it at MailChat. So she and Wanda went to assisted living facility down in Aiken, and they did a very impromptu tour. She took round flyers. Oh my gosh, I think she actually sent me them. I will update the pictures once I get back into the house. I've got lots of videos to put online, and I haven't managed to do it because the reception in the barn doesn't like posting video to Facebook.
Well, the problem is that since they moved the Wi-Fi,
Oh, is that what it is?
yeah, there's no coverage over there. So.
Okay, that's fine. So, and the other thing is, she said it was really successful, and apparently the activities director was so delighted to see them that she gave them a tour and they met a lot of people. She said she and Wanda probably saw about 44 people. They were exceptionally well received, and then went in discussion as to whether or not there was like regular visits starting in January. The activities director was beyond excited. They have over 100 residents, and she said, now I won't just be bringing Wanda, and she said, I'll be bringing probably my chickens, maybe my rabbit, maybe my this, that, and the other, my dogs. And I think the woman was just like, that is absolutely fantastic. And of course, Angus might go as well, so that's lovely.
Not Angus.
Angus?
Oh yeah, Angus, yeah, that's
He's
right.
going
Angus, yeah. Angus is the people who...
I'm going to say, yeah. So, she's delighted, and then she says, the only thing is, she says, we don't actually have an entertainment budget. And Janine said, that's fine, because we're actually free. And she's like, well, that I can afford. So they are extremely excited. And that was the first place that I think what she did was she printed out flyers to take around all these facilities, and the first place she went to, she got an impromptu job. So she then had to go and visit all the other ones, and I haven't had an update from that. But I think she sent me pictures, so I'll post them onto Facebook if she hasn't already done so.
Did Wanda do the counting, or did Janine do the counting?
Wanda, she's far more reliable.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's good news. So that looks like we're going to be a goal for Aiken and the surrounding towns from January, which is wonderful, because that will keep Janine and Wanda and whoever else she takes out of trouble and give them something to do in case they get bored. And Judy, Larky, Ziggy, and I went to, I can't remember the name of the place. That's terrible. Because that was this afternoon, and it wasn't the place that I thought I was going to either. And it was really lovely. Everybody was in a very big room, and we just no. I was going to take the chickens, but we weren't sure whether or not we were going to pick up Willow on the way. But Willow's in having she was having an injection, and they asked. It's the same thing that Larky went for, and she got kept in. So we were hoping to be able to pick her up on the way, but it didn't quite work out. So we went there and visited with absolutely everyone in the room, and it was fantastic. So they did very well. We saw 43 people because we managed to entertain somebody in the car park as well, because that's how we roll. And Judy is absolutely phenomenal at these jobs because she remembers people's names. People remember Judy, and she's got such a phenomenal memory for family members, and she's wonderful at this. So it was a really super job, and everybody loves Ziggy. I think when Ziggy gets in that pram, he thinks it's sleepy time, and because he's just absolutely super. And the funny thing is, when we were coming back out of the facility, when we were leaving the facility, we were going back to the car after we'd accosted the person in the car park, obviously. We got to the back of the red car, and I was like, oh, dearie me. The wheelchair raft's not on the back. Did you take it off?
Yeah, I took it off because I couldn't get the equipment into the back yesterday when it was on.
Right. So obviously, being observant, I didn't realise that. I thought it had come off as I was travelling there. And I said to Judy, I said, I didn't even hear it. I said, we were on Route 1 and it was kind of busy, and I thought, I can't believe I have lost that blinking thing. I'd probably have hit somebody with it as well. And she said, you know what? I think it was off this morning. And I'm like, well, that's even worse.
It was off all day yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
Visits. Like, remember me getting the bunny in and out of the back?
No, because you did that and I did it off. Totally oblivious. So I have not lost it. Where did you put it?
I put it in the G10.
In the G10, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
I have to say it's in good shape.
Is it not?
No.
I think it'll go back on again.
I mean, it can go back on, but you'll never be able to use the down bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was the excitement for this afternoon, and even more exciting, all the barn chores are done, and I did Nick's chores. I did his those Lincoln ducks, and put Ziggy away with carrots. He had carrots this evening, and his pea flakes and all his other little bits and pieces.
Fresh carrots.
Fresh carrots. Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, he was quite happy. And your ducks have warm water. They love that.
They do like that.
They do love a big bucket of warm water.
They go up to it and they realize it's warm and they're like, ooh. And they kind of put their head right in it for a few seconds. Like, ooh.
So that was good. And what else have we done? And Larky was super on the job today. So he's always super.
I took our youngest daughter.
We did.
To sit her permit test.
Yeah.
At the RMD. And she passed.
Yes.
She passed her permit test. So now she wants me to take her out driving.
Heaven help us all. She can't drive our car though.
No. Well, she can, but
no.
Not not, anything with it.
No. I don't think it's a good idea putting a beginner driver in a car that if you put the
Supercharged.
yeah, if you put the gas down, they can go very fast. So
Yeah.
that's irresponsible.
So we need to figure that out. She's very happy and making plans for world domination. So, yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I do worry because when another one of our children, who shall remain nameless, started driving, they killed one car, and then of ours, and then managed to kill a second one.
She didn't kill the second one.
Well, she kind of did because she didn't tell us. She was
yeah, but
somebody rear-ended her.
It wasn't her fault.
No, it wasn't her fault, but heaven help us. So let's have a looky-see at the questions. It was Pilgrim Rehab. Thank you, Cloud. I knew that. And it wasn't in the place that I thought I was going to either, so thankfully I was following Judy. That was a relief. Also, we've got the Ipswich stroll on Saturday. So at the moment, Brittany and Leslie are going to come here to help clean up we're going to take Magnus. I think we're going to take Flower, depending on what sort of mood she's in, and Miss Delightful.
You're not taking Elvis?
And we're not taking Elvis.
Why?
Because he's been battered at least. He's in disgrace. Well, he's not. He's behaviour modification. And and so and we love to realise the cow's out yet. You know the camera's on. Come in. Yeah, come say that.
Was there a reason for coming down?
You come to see the cow? You come to see the goats? The goats are lovely, Sophie. They're not fat.
Jeez. Shame the goats on live
They're
television.
fat!
They're not fat. They're hairy for
I
Christmas.
know, they're not fat for Christmas.
And that's the shape goats are.
They're so fat.
They're not.
They're very handsome. They're very sweet. You want to put Jem back in?
No, she don't like it.
She doesn't like you.
No, she don't like it.
Oh. Nice.
It's gonna go point there, darling.
She doesn't like anybody.
I think she's lovely.
Well, she's lovely,
She's
but
very nice. She
she's
just doesn't
really
like
cute and everything,
anyone.
but she doesn't like people.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't like me.
I feel like she don't like me. I feel bad that you need to take her all the jobs. That's it.
She doesn't go in the jobs any longer.
What did she
You're
do?
on the thingy.
What did she do?
She's just a bit nervous. I think.
Yeah.
Not sure when you go.
No. Oh.
Very pretty cool.
She's always like this.
Okay.
Just stand there and do a quick twirl. Alright, but then, what's your boat then? Unless you and we were telling everybody that you passed your test and that this is failed the road.
I only got 2 questions wrong.
Well done.
I got the last one on right, and Dad said I did it wrong. Dad said he didn't know what the number was.
I didn't say you would get it wrong.
I got it right
I
though.
got it wrong.
I knew I did it
I
right.
almost failed my permit test.
I didn't.
And then I actually did fail my driving test after having been driving for 20 years, which was very embarrassing.
Apparently, like Callum instructor, I think that is that a Callum instructor on the district side, or really like they like okay, basically how they would go through the test and they were going to a yellow light, and one of their instructors was like, "Hurry up, speed up, speed up!" And the other one got really mad at them for going faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Callum, but well,
I think that was Ava.
was it Ava who told me? I think it was Callum who told me to go faster.
Well, I tell you what happened. Nick, your dad and I, we had our driver's test, because when you're driving this is bizarre, but when you're driving with an international driver's license, you have to, within 12 months of being in the States, that you have to resit your test. Now, our relocation expert had told us it was 2 years. So we had all these things diarised that we needed to do, and all of a sudden it became very apparent that it was actually 12 months. We had to find 2 tests. We had 1 week until our international licenses actually expired, and both of us were sitting our tests in the same week. And we were kind of worried, because if neither of us passed, technically nobody in our family could drive. So we were highly excited, and I had my test on Tuesday. You had your test on the Thursday.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind he'd already failed the test.
Yeah.
So this was my first attempt at putting the test over here, and so I went in and I was driving around the area. It was an area called Wilmington, and I was driving around the area, the surrounding streets, just to familiarise myself, to see what was going on. And I got behind a driving instructor, and it looked like the driving instructor was sitting in the back, and the tester was sitting in the front. And for whatever reason, they pulled over in front of me in this side road, and the person in the passenger seat, who I presume was the tester, he got out, he came round to the driver's side, and he berated the learner driver. And I was like, well, he's absolutely charming, him. So I was like, looking all around everywhere else, and indicated carefully and drove past them. So I got back, it was all registered and in time for my actual test. And of course, who should walk out but the irate driving instructor? And I was like, oh, that's just absolutely fantastic. And we got in the car, and we were driving along and did all the procedures, and then he brought me up to do the reverse park, and there was not a parking space to park into. So the way that,
like a big gap.
Oh, it was a gap. But my problem was, one car was here and the other car was there. So it wasn't even a straight, no, in fact, this car was here, that car was there. It was a really difficult space to get into. It wasn't really parallel parking or whatever he wanted me to do. So here, I thought, no, it wasn't. It was a flat bit with a pothole. So I reversed in, and I didn't have a guideline of the car in the front or the car in the back. And I said, do you want me to go further in? And he went, who taught you to reverse park? I was like, listen, I said, I'm not sure which car is my guideline. I said, that one there or that one there. I said, I've gone for the middle line. And he was like, right, whatever. So he took me back, and he said, right, anyway, you passed. And he left. I was like, oh, thank goodness. He went away.
Is he not the one that said you were a very good
No, it's not getting to that bit. So Nick took him down on the Thursday. Obviously, he was a bit more nervous than I, because he failed the test. And
went through a red stuff thing. On my set.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
I know, it was so bad.
That's so your dad. So
So
anyway,
bad.
so he turned up on the Thursday, and they were clarifying your name and all that sort of thing at the beginning. And what did he turn? He turned around and said,
And then he spoke the accent, and he was like, oh, you're Scottish. Oh, I am Scottish. Oh, yes. Oh, that must be your wife. She's a very good driver, he said. I'm like, oh, no. Here we go.
His mom's like, we used to have a person who drives that.
Fine.
I don't know, I don't feel safe.
I'm actually an extremely safe driver.
But just safe. Actually, I don't feel safe to safe. Maybe it's the most unsafe.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, she's got
Anyway, so that was our excitement with our driver's license.
Myself either.
No.
I feel really unsafe even when you're angry.
Right, I'm going to go through these
When I'm
questions.
angry.
It's just enough already.
Right, let's not hear the family laundry.
Right.
Public TV.
Oh. Have been actually having peas. Thank you very much. Fugan sent in tins of peas, so they get them every few days.
They love the peas.
They do.
Yeah. And they float on the water. And the ducks.
The peas.
Peas love
Soviet language. I didn't get.
lost the chat here. Very good, please.
So I think that I've done all the questions.
That pea?
No.
Where are you now?
Who?
All right.
Where are you? So I think
Oh, yeah.
I have done all the questions. Look at that.
Will the animals be wearing holiday garb?
Does that say that? Yes.
That's okay.
Have you got more questions? Sorry?
Did Judy pick up Willow on her way home?
Oh, how did you get these questions? How did you Yes, she was going to pick Willow up on her way after the job.
Right. And Jane McKinney was asking, Elizabeth, did you say you were going down with Janine to Ayton in January? If so, who would take care of animals in Carleen? Better not be me. And I don't think you are going to Ayton in January.
Can I go to Ayton?
No, you've got to go to school.
She said, did you say that you would be going with Janine in January? That would be a no, yeah?
Well, it was actually discussed.
Was it? Oh, okay. So let's have this discussion now then. Oh, dearie me. Okay.
Yeah, but it would only be if we had cover.
I'll speak to you later.
But speak at you later.
Did Judy pick up Willow? Did we ask that one?
Yes.
And is Judy gone for the month of January?
And some of February.
Oh, it's not sounding good to me, guys. Your hair looks lovely, Sophie.
Thank you.
Did you donate your hair? Somebody asked.
No, I didn't. I should have.
Do it next time.
Oh, that's shocking. Sorry, darling.
I think that's everything.
You've 5 more questions than I had. Why was that?
I don't know. The connection here is really poor.
Oh, right, okay. So, on that topic then, if I'm not answering questions, it's because the connection's poor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Way!
All right, you can go and have a well-deserved rest now then, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to eat lasagna.
Cool.
What do you mean? You're having for dinner?
Nothing.
She's going to...
You're going to Jacob's.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay, so thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be back tomorrow because it's Friday all day.
Okay.
And if Charlene's had her teeth done, I don't think she'll be back tomorrow either.
I can drive tomorrow.
Oh, heaven help us. And
It smells like Carleen's house in here now.
okay, right, we will see you all later. I'll take my root child with me.
All right.
Yes? Right, let's go.
Did every animal come?
Yeah, but it's not great. Come on. Oh, what are you left the door open? The cow's been out.
The doors up on the bottom.